Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brenda Jo. Welcome if this is your first time watching. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a smoky eye, and I'm only going to be showing you guys how to get the smoky eye. I'm not going to be showing you guys my face application. So if you guys are interested in watching the video, then please stay tuned. You might also hear this old lady in the background praying. I can't do nothing about that. I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Infallible concealer in the shade 415 Honey, and I'm going to clean up under my brows. And I'm also going to take the concealer and apply it on my lid, and this will be the primer for the shadows I'll be using, as well as keeping the color pigment for the shadows that I'm going to be using. And you do want to make sure that you're careful when blending, like right under the brow. Don't swipe, just pat. And you will know that you've done blending when it doesn't look wet anymore and when it has like a tacky or a dry finish. This is the palette that I'm going to be using right here. This is from Makeup Obsession. You can get it at Target. I'm going to start off with this shade right here called Otter Baby. And I'm going to be taking a Coastal Scents BRC N06 brush. This is the Coastal Scents BRC N06 brush, which is like a tapered blending brush. I'm going to tap it into the eyeshadow. Then I'm going to start from the outer corner, working my way in. And you want to start off lightly because it's easier to add more than to take away. And I'm not blending it out, I'm just patting the color into place. And when I get in the inner corner, I'm not gonna go too out like this. I'm gonna try to make sure it is compact closer towards the inner corner, creating a kind of U shape. And when you apply this color, you want to make sure that you distribute it evenly throughout the eyes. You don't want any patches or any creasing. So as you see here, I start from the outer portion of the eye, literally where the eyelid stops, and I'm packing this color on in my crease. And the reason we are packing this color on is because we did not set the concealer. So it still has a little bit of a tacky finish. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is Treehouse. This is the brush that I'm gonna be using. It is the BH Cosmetics number 6 brush from their Rose Gold brush set. It is more of a smaller tapered blending brush. I'm using this brush because my eyes, of course, is hooded, and me using a very big blending brush while trying to blend this out will not work for me because it can get messy, and we are trying to create a nice seamless blend. Oh wait, no, you know what? I'm going to take, this is the BH Cosmetics 103 brush. You can get this in their eye blending brush set. And I'm actually going to take my Dermablend Blue Setting Powder to set my brow bone. But this is actually gonna help the lighter crease color blend better with the into the brow bone, so that way the brow bone doesn't turn out looking messy. So you just want to pat it in until it is evenly distributed. Now I'm gonna go into Treehouse and place this in between those two colors, blending in a circular motion, starting from the outer corner. And because it's going to be kind of hard to get into the inner corner, you want to make sure that you're blending this way instead of more this way, so that way the blend is more seamless. And this is gonna be the first shade that I use because we are gonna warm it up a little bit more. And I'm actually trying to blend it out by section. You can go in back and forth motion or circular motion, but I'm so used to doing circular motions. This is the CoverGirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer, and I'm gonna be taking this in between both the colors that we just applied with the Makeup Shack T33 brush. I already applied the color, but this is the Makeup Shack T33 brush. It is similar to the Coastal Scents brush, but this is more compact. So it's gonna apply a little more color. And what I'm gonna do is apply it in a back and forth motion. Literally, I only want the color on the tip. I'm applying it in between the two colors so there is a nice transition. You can also take it and apply it above the darker shade and on, like, right on top of that color we first used, and it'll give you like a different color effect when you blend out the colors. Now I'm gonna take the BH Cosmetics number 6 brush again with no product, and I'm gonna blend out the edges. I'm going to lightly dip back into Otter Baby, which is that first deep shade we used, just to make sure the color is still there. And I'm actually gonna go in back and forth motions. Going back into the BH Cosmetics brush, I'm gonna diffuse this. Going into the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Black Bean. I'm going to apply this on my lid where there are empty spaces. I'm not gonna go too into the inner corner because once you blend it out, it'll just get there. And you don't want to go too high up into the crease. You're just filling in most of the blank spaces that you see on your lid. And you want to make sure you get really close to your lash line as you're doing this. Taking my finger, I'm going to diffuse the edges. So basically blending it in with my fingers, and I'm patting it in until it gets dry and doesn't feel tacky anymore. And see, as I use my finger, it's actually moving into the inner corner without looking too harsh. As you can see, for me, using my finger, it blended right into that deeper brown that we used, and you can't really tell that I used a black shadow. I mean a black cream for it. It'll look like I actually blended this out together. Going back into the BH Cosmetics 103 brush, I'm going to take the Eclipse shade right here. I do apologize, but this is where the Haitians got super loud, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. I'm taking the Eclipse eyeshadow and I am packing it onto my lid. And once I pack the color on to the intensity that I want, I make sure that I don't go above my crease, if you guys can notice that. But once I pack it on, I take my blending brush from the Coastal Scents and I blend out the edges. And once I am done blending out the edges, I go back into Otter Baby and I actually deepen the edges of the color because you can kind of see it was not really blending out and I needed it to look more diffused. So I just added a little more of Otter Baby into the crease, and then I went back into my bronzer and blended out the edges of the color of the Otter Baby. I almost continued on with my makeup and forgot I was filming. So I did my base, not all the way completely done with it, but now we're gonna go into the lower portion of the eye. Using any black pencil that you have, you can line the waterline and then bring it down below the waterline. Why didn't I use the jumbo pencil? Now that we have lined the waterline, the same brush that I used for my lid, I'm going to actually go back into Otter Baby to set my lower lash line. And I'm only gonna take it on the tip of the brush, not the whole brush. Pat it on top of the shadow. This is just to set that liner in place and not make it move. Now, taking the Makeup Shack T33, I'm going to apply Treehouse and blend out the edges. This brush is a bit scratchy, so be careful. Now that I've used that, I'm gonna go back into the bronzer and actually put that on top so it looks like what we did on the eyes. And I actually haven't blended out the bake that I have under my eyes, so just in case there's any fallout. Now that I'm actually done with my eyes, I'm gonna wipe away the bake. And I'm gonna wipe away the bake on my forehead too, cause that's where I be cracking, so I gotta leave it a little more longer. Oh wait, I never baked my nose. Oh, dang it. Now I gotta contour my nose and everything. I don't know where the memory card stopped at because it was full. And I didn't realize that I had some footage on here from me trying to vlog. Anyways, let's continue on with the video. These are the lashes I'm gonna be using. They are not the Ardell Double Up 113s. These are just some AliExpress lashes that I had laying around, and I thought this was the other lashes that I want to throw away from Ardell. And now I gotta buy the Double Up 113s because I never intended to throw it away. Taking the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight, I need to sit up. I'm gonna apply this in my inner tear duct. One eye always looks different to me, but they're both the same because one has a fold, one doesn't. Whenever you do a smoky eye, you always want to do a lash that is more on the natural voluminous side, which is why I chose these lashes here, because you can still see the eye, but the lash is like still giving that look a very glam feel. For lips, I'm gonna be taking my NYX Espresso Lip Liner. Then I'm gonna take my NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Natural. I feel like I should have did something more peachy. So let me wipe this off, just the center. And I'm gonna actually take LA Color High Shine Gloss in Doll Face. So you guys, this is the finished look of me doing this black smoky eye. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.